of our amazing dears. We're so glad that you're here. Welcome to our channel. We're the ReactHERS, and I'm Abrielle.
I'm Mariam, and we are pulling a duo.
Okay, so we reacted to The Story of One Sky.
Yeah.
Our hearts were kind of like broken. We were bawling.
They were.
So a lot of y'all in the comments said that we need to listen to this Almaty concert. Right? Almaty. And where he kind of talks about the song and then he'll sing it live.
Okay.
And apparently it is very emotional. So.
Well, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's an emotional song. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah.
It's a song of the unspoken and untold reality.
Yeah. I still think everyone needs to hear this song. Like, literally.
Yeah. I agree. Okay, let's go.
I could just listen to him talk all day.
He has a nice speaking voice. Did his waist to show?
I know, right?
Осы стадионда отырған адамдар әрқайсымыз әртүрлі бір-бірімізге ұқсамайтын өз алдымызда Құдайдың пендесіміз. Біздер үлкен адамдар кішкентай балалардан, сәбилерден ақылдымыз деп санаймыз өзімізді, бірақ дегенмен біз сәбилерге, нәрестелерімізге ілім білім беру барысында жұмыстарымызды атқарамыз, бірақ дегенмен де сол балалардан да бір алатынымыз бар екендігін ұмытып кеттік негізі. Мейірбандық, кіршіксіз, риясыз, таза адамға деген махаббат. Ол кішкентай балаларда бар. Келесі орындалатын шығарманы мен 3 жыл бұрын жазып бастағам. Жалпы бұл шығарманың басты мақсаты әлемде тыныштық болсын деген ниетпен жазылған, жүрегімді жарып шыққан осындай бір кішігірім композиторлық жұмысым. Аллаға мыңда бір шүкір, өздеріңіздің тәуелеріңізбен төрткүл дүниені аралап, әртүрлі халықтарда көріп жүрмін. Мен бір түсінгенім, жаман ұлт жоқ негізі. Әлемде тыныштық болсыншы, бейбітшілік болсын, соғыс болмасын. Ешбір халық, ешбір ұлт, ешбір ел зардап шекпесін. Сол себептен келесі орындалатын шығарма бір аспан тағдыр деп аталады. The Story of One Sky. Сізден құрметтеріңізге.
I could listen to him talk all day.
He has a great voice.
He doesn't even have to say anything important. I'd listen.
Anyone in between? This is so powerful.
This is.
Can't believe what's happening at all. Like birds crazy, we want to fall. We are the reason causing all that pain to the secret one that gives life. Billions of hearts, billions of cells and souls and dreams. Sharing, learn to share. We need peace.
Wow.
That was literally so powerful.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, some of the things they were playing back and, like, some of the clips and stuff, it's just so hard to think that that's real and that that's some people's reality.
Yeah.
On a daily basis.
Like, you can just feel the emotion that Dimash was feeling in this song as he was singing it, and his, like, desperate cry to choose life, and, like, he's almost begging everyone just to choose life and for peace. Yeah. Like, I feel like this song really does fight for peace. It really does. It really resonates. I feel like if you hear it, you can't help but, like, feel the emotions and the heartbreak.
Yeah, I know. I think, again, it's just important to remember that with all this corruption, the most innocent lives get affected the most. Mm-hmm. Like, the utmost.
Well, and I think, like he said, like, we all teach children and all stuff, but we can learn from them, and they're the most innocent and accepting group that there is. They don't see all those other labels that we place on each other until we teach them those things. Yeah. And those are the ones that usually get affected the most in war. It's the innocent, kids and adults and teenagers.
It's the elderly people, the pets, the animals, everything. Except the people who started it.
Yeah.
Who caused it.
And it's usually just a tiny few people who...
That's what I'm saying. They're sitting nice and cush.
Yeah.
Not a single thing of theirs is displayed. Their homes are still as intact as it can be.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. And then you just have all these other places that help fund that. Like, do they not see what it's causing? Do they not see what they are sponsoring?
Well, I think it's just most people at the top are corrupt.
Yeah.
Because how else are you going to be able to get there? I think you at least have to do something that's not...
They have to play the dirty game.
They're not 100% innocent. I feel like anyone that's at the top are in politics. Just because to get there, you have to crawl and do all this stuff to get there.
You literally have to play the dirty game. And I feel like this place would have been such a different place, or this world would have been such a different place, had that never even been a thing.
Yeah, but
deceit and hurt and all those things. I feel like if that was never there, we would be somewhere else.
But that's just a part of human nature. I mean, we're not perfect, and we have greed, and we have all these ambitions, and there's going to be people out there who don't want to share, and they want to take advantage of others, and they don't have a problem with that. It's just what it is, because we just live in an imperfect world. So there's going to be imperfect people. Like, we all are imperfect.
Excuse me. Yeah, I know. It's really scary.
Yeah.
That, like, our lives are, like, nothing to people.
Yeah.
To the powerful people. Like, not just us. I feel like the innocent lives mean nothing to them.
Yeah. I do think some powerful people, I hope, care. At least some on the surface feel like they do. But
more so they show and do something else behind the back.
Yeah. But, like,
I would rather you be a coward to my face than behind my back at that point. At that point, stab me in my back. Stab me to my face, not in my back.
I was like, wait, what?
No, stab me to the face. Don't stab me from the back.
Yeah.
Like, don't play that game.
Yeah.
You know?
But you never know, because whoever we're, like, electing or becoming, like, officials, of course they're not going to say all of their bad intentions. They know what's going to get votes, and that is to put out the best image, and you don't know if that's real or not until they get elected, which is the unfortunate thing. Are there some people who seize power in countries, and the people don't have a choice?
And it's sad.
They're
us
just
as
told.
civilians, us as citizens, is who give them that power.
Mm-hmm.
Are who give them that power.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, in our defense, we don't know that they're evil. Although I feel like even though we do know they're evil, there's still that divide, and then,
yeah,
you know.
I mean, everyone's gonna have their own opinions, and that's
I think everyone
fine.
just looks out for themselves. They don't care what's going on and what's happening to other people. I think people are obviously by nature selfish, and I feel like in the bigger picture, I mean, I'm not saying I've never been like a victim to being selfish or anything. It could happen unintentionally. It doesn't have to be intentional. But I think when you know that there is a broken record, broken history of people that are not good, and yet you still go and, you know, support it, I think that's not okay. But at the end of the day, I guess majority wins and everything.
Well, and it's hard too whenever you're presented with, like,
evil and evil,
two different people, and it's like at that point there's like,
well, two different people, and it's like on a scale of 1 to 10, one is like 9.5 evil, one is 10 evil.
So it's like,
you're
honestly,
picking between evil and evil
at that point it's like, well, what do you do?
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's really important for
educate yourself,
everyone, to educate ourselves and to educate our children, not party this, party that, but just choose kindness and choose what's...
Don't blindly follow people.
Don't blindly follow people. Like, do questions and all that kind of stuff. Fact check. But also just treat people like people. Because everyone is a person. It doesn't matter what side you're on. They have families. They're just like you. They have feelings as well. I think if we can look at each other not as sides or as labels, but as just people, I think that we can get along better, just because we're all, yes, different, but I think we're the same.
I think
at the
we're
same
just
time.
different in the physical aspect. Otherwise, we're literally the freaking same people. Like, we're not different in any way.
Well,
otherwise.
Culture and all that kind of stuff.
Other than that's what I'm saying. Other than those things, I don't think so makes a person different.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, really, that's the only divide that makes us different. But then again, like you said, I think...
Well, everyone has these labels and these groups that they fall into, whether it is a religious section or if it's, like, a political section.
Cultural.
Or, like, a cultural section. And those sections shouldn't be dividing. It's just part of who you are as a person. But sometimes people try to use those things as divides, that divide different
They take
groups.
advantage of that division.
Yeah, which it shouldn't be a division. It just should be like, this is who you are. It's a part of you. It's like, I like pizza. I'm in the pizza group. It shouldn't be like, oh, because you like pizza, I'm going to hate on you and come destroy your house.
Like, if you like pizzas and pineapples, don't hate. Just accept it.
Yeah, like, that's fine. You can get...
on pineapples.
Then we both like pizza, but she likes pineapple on her half, and I like jalapenos.
Pineapples on pizza, not pizzas on pineapples.
But, like,
yeah, no,
we both like pizza, but we choose different kinds of pizza. She likes pineapple, and I like jalapenos, so we can get half pizza, and that's fine.
Yeah, or, like,
It's
you'll eat the meat lovers, and I'll eat the veggie.
It's kind of like us. Like, you're Muslim and I'm Christian, but that's fine. It's two different groups, but we get along and we're still best friends.
Yeah.
Same thing. It shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah.
But, like, people make things big deals.
I think just
and use
having
this as
your
weapons.
morals and values intact and knowing where you stand in your beliefs and faiths should not, that should solidify your, like, what am I trying to say, your existence. Like, I feel like when you're strong in what you believe and follow, I feel like you shouldn't fear about you, like, losing track. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I feel like you shouldn't.
And I think when that happens, a lot of, like, headbutting and all that stuff happens.
Well, like, when you look at the news and all the stuff, they put a bunch of stuff out there that may or may not be true, or just being inciting, like, anger or division. And I think you need to be able to just step away from that and be like, we're all humans. Everyone in every group is going to make mistakes because we're imperfect people. There's not going to be one perfect group and they're all going to act perfectly. That's not how it's going to be. Some groups are going to have people who are just, they're going to do stuff and it's going to be bad stuff. And the other group's going to have people too, but that doesn't affect the whole group. Like, those bad apples don't affect the whole bunch, is what I'm trying to say. So when you see the news and when you see that happening, you can't just assume that that's just that whole group.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, absolutely, and I think the biggest thing is stop taking social media as a fact. That is opinions.
Yeah.
Do your own research and figure out the facts and then stand on what you need to. Because just blindly following and making up decisions because, X, Y, and Z did, I think is wrong.
Yeah.
You need to do your own research. Again, social media is just opinions. It's not facts.
And I think you shouldn't blindly just, like, let's say she's in the pineapple lover group on pizza and someone in her pineapple group just goes and unalives someone and that goes on the news. I'm not going to assume that all the other pineapple lovers are going to start unaliving people. Like, that's just ridiculous.
Gosh. That's a whole nother topic.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you can't have, like, this news and this media and what's out there put divisions and sway and make you generalize.
Like, I'll say one thing.
To groups.
This might be a little controversial what I'm going to say, but I'll say one thing. After whatever happened here in the States, right? After that, I feel like everybody was put into this certain group. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like everyone was given that title and everyone, no matter who you were, just because you looked a certain way or had a certain name, you were in that category automatically.
Yeah.
You're getting extra question, you're getting extra security, like, you know, all that stuff. And I think that is so unfair. You cannot base your opinion off of one person. One person could be a psycho, not all of them.
Yeah, and that's with anything.
Made that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't, and I'm just using the pineapple thing as an analogy, but, like, me as a jalapeno section cannot just be like, all pineapple people are bad.
I kind of want pizza now.
No, I do really want pizza.
I have pizza. We can make
And the same thing, if my jalapeno person in this group, this rando jalapeno person does something bad and, does something bad that's, like, go on the news and everyone's like, and no one can be like, all the jalapeno people are bad. At the same point, like, we're all human.
Yeah, it's unfair.
No, it's unfair to label one group as bad just for one person. Now, if a group is truly like a bad group, then, that's one thing.
I also feel like people forget that not everybody is an extremist. That's all I'm going to say.
No. Like, every group has those extremists and those people. They all have it. But you can't just label the whole group as bad just because of that.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
That's what I'm saying. And I think the news tries to divide us and say, this group is bad, that group is bad. And that's how wars start. I feel like just one person does something and then it's like, now we have to fight against all the pineapple people or all the jalapeno people. All it takes
is one influential person to vouch on the wrong
Well, no, and the people in power take advantage of that because they're their own greed. They're like, I can manipulate this and start a war and I can get all this land or all this money or all this, or they have, like, I think a secret agenda that they're trying to get, and they make it about, we're trying to do the good and we're trying to, make peace, but it's like, is that really war? It's not really making peace. It's just affecting both sides negatively, and creating trauma.
Except the
and it's fueling more hate from the pineapple group and the jalapeno group. If they're fighting and they're doing a war for peace,
where's the peace in that?
Where's the peace? They're just hating each other because they're just killing each other. They're unaliving each other.
Yeah. Anyways, I think this video definitely can have so much conversation.
No, it can.
And so much real conversations. And I mean, we live in 2025 and we see what's happening and all that stuff
around the world. There's so many different groups of people.
Yeah, around the world. And I feel like, again, do your own research, you know, fact check yourself, and then, you know, take your stand. Like, don't blindly follow anyone.
And just realize at the end of the day, everyone is human. And yeah, there are people who are cruel.
We're choosing life.
Yeah, we're choosing life,
as Dimash said.
And I think we just need to advocate more for peace and be kind to each other. And I think if we as the masses stick together, I think
peace, regardless of who and what you are, is important, and that's what we.
Because we're all human, we can get along. It's not like just because someone believes in something else than different than you doesn't mean y'all can't get along.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you and me are a great example of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have completely different cultures, completely different religions, completely different everything. But
dressing style, dressing sense, eating.
Like, we do both love pizza, though.
We do, but I think we both also respect each other, like,
as people.
Spiritually too, like we respect each other because at the end of the day we're people.
And we might have different opinions about stuff, but we don't let that hinder, like, come between us, because that's fine. Everyone deserves to have their own opinion.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but we are respectful to each other as people and as friends. And I think at the end of the day that
because you can have an opinion, right?
Yeah.
But I think
you can't force it on other people.
Exactly. To impose it on someone else and be like, no, but I think you need to believe. I don't think so. That's right. Obviously not.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the clash and the headbutting also starts. Is when you feel like you're being
You can have good, calm, constructive conversations
we have
about
a lot
opinions,
of conversations about random things,
but you have to, at the end of the day, agree to disagree. And if your opinions that conversation starts creating a divide and starts creating hate, then that's when it needs to be cut off and be like, let's just agree to disagree, because kindness and peace is worth more than anything else. And wow, it just died. It's so sad.
We just changed it,
but I don't know if we charged all these. Are these all charged? Yeah, those are all charged. So sad. All right, I guess we have to end it. But anyway, choose life, choose peace. It doesn't matter. We may be different in certain things, but we are all the same on the inside. We're all people, and we all have feelings, and we all have family and people we love. I think at the end of the day, that's the most important thing.
Love over anything, bro. Regardless. Having said that, guys, I hope you really enjoyed. Continue to follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Help us reach that 1K on Instagram, guys. I miss my Instagram lives. I miss talking to deers and everything over there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Bye. We waved and they can't see us.